All right, guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, massive respect to you lot. And how to become a member, please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the way. So as you saw by the title, we're going to be doing a preview for the Afcon final round of games. And then when you look at that, we will try to fit in where most teams will end up, like do our predictions and then look at the teams that they would most likely face. All right, so I'm going to go straight to the detailing screen so we can get the necessary information right there. Currently you have a game coming up, South Africa versus Namibia. We will go back to that. Previous results: DR Congo versus Morocco, shocking 1-1 right there. Zambia 1-1 against Tanzania. But the games that we're focusing on at this point will be tomorrow's games. All right, Equatorial Guinea, Cote d'Ivoire, and Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria. So those are the two matches that we're focusing on, and give our predictions on it. Give our like starting 11, every single thing that you need. All right, so first thing, both games will be at the same time, which is 6 p.m. Nigerian time and also Eastern, not our European time fully. All right, yes, so you don't have any room for cheating and stuff, because both games will be at the same time. All right, so this group looks like this at this point. Equatorial Guinea sits on 4 points after scoring more goals than Nigeria, but Nigeria defeated Cote d'Ivoire, put themselves on 4 points as well. Cote d'Ivoire on 3 after one win in 2, and Guinea-Bissau at the bottom at this point. All right, so the first one we're going to look at is the Ivory Coast Equatorial Guinea. All right, so going into this one, the host Ivory Coast on 3 points. So definitely, if they even acquire a point after this, they would be one of the higher third seed to second seed, because 4 points would be enough. All right, but this is one of the groups that almost everyone defeated Guinea-Bissau so far, so it made up the numbers. All right, yes, going into this one, it's going to be a challenging one, because Equatorial Guinea believes that if they do get a draw, they're in a favorable position of first or second. But definitely losing could put Cote d'Ivoire above them and put them straight down to third spot. So it is a tough one. Sebastian, thanks very much for being here. I will bring you in soon after. So Equatorial Guinea, I like what I saw from them. They have some strong players that cause all sorts of problem. Ensu, that you saw there, he had an hat-trick. And in the game for Nigeria, he gave them all sorts of problems. So he's going to be one of the key players that you need to look out for. All right, that's for Equatorial Guinea. I can tell you, he links to play well, and they're a very much organized team that can cause us much problems. For Cote d'Ivoire, I thought that Cote d'Ivoire, maybe they looked lost from point to point, hence why they never got something from the game against Nigeria. Nigeria was a slight wasteful, and they had created enough chances in and around the attacking third and should have done much better. But with this one, I do believe that they have found more personnels in the attack. You get me? Because Pepe, when he came on, he looked completely different. He looked overpowering over a lot of people, and I think that they're going to try and go back for those individuals. So I do think they're going to get it right, and it's going to be a tough one for Equatorial Guinea. They are looking promising, but I slightly favor Cote d'Ivoire in this one. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I am going with Cote d'Ivoire winning this one 3-2. I think it's going to be a shootout. So 3-2 I'm going with. So let me mark down that 3-2. Ivory Coast, I'm taking it for me. All right. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So we have Guinea-Bissau versus Nigeria. Nigeria is one of the teams that you totally can't understand what to expect from them. Sometimes you can marvel by the quality that they do have on the pitch, and sometimes you have to just wonder how the hell these players are playing so terrible, you know, and let down the teams over and over. I do believe that game coming in from Cote d'Ivoire, I do think it gives them a momentum. They have figured a few things out and realized that maybe they need some persons on the field. So at this point, I would have to inject them. I think the three at the back, I like it a little bit more. So the Ikang, Bassi, and Ajayi, those are the three that I would have to work with. All right. Yes, in midfield, I would have to go back with Anyeka and Uwobi again. And I have to be honest, what I saw from Aina, I think it was good enough for me. So Aina looks good up the pitch. And as what they said, they would have brought in Kenneth, so I have no problem with that. And the front three would have started the same as what we had the last time, which was actually Chukwueze, Osimhen, and Lookman. I would have to go back for them. Guinea-Bissau, what I'm expecting from them is to make sure they try and stay compact as best as possible, because Osimhen is just a personnel that if he's on his game, you can't stop them. You can't physically stop him. He can link up play well. He's that talented. He is that talented. All right. And for this game, I am looking for Nigeria to actually play their best game at the tournament. I think they're going to surpass the Cote d'Ivoire game. Cote d'Ivoire game, they were poor on finishing, but their ability to move from back to front was pretty much elite. So with that said, I want to say that they are going to surprise a lot and do well in this one. All right. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We try to make sure we kind of put in a short one to give you as much information. We saw that we have David in the house and we have Sebastian. Thanks very much for both of you guys passing through. This was a slight fast one. All right. So this is what you're looking at now, which is the placements. So if you finish first, second, or third, and third is kind of a calculation, so you're not even sure if you're going to come third. So first and second, that's what we want to look at this point. So first, bring you over the opposite bracket from the runners up. All right. So runners up, group A runners up will play runners up of group C. All right. Yes. So, and then you have winners of group A will play third place group, third group C, D, and E. So it's completely different. We're in which the teams that they're going to face. So let me try and get group C, the runners up, just to make sure you know who that is. All right. So group C would be right here, and at this point, Guinea would have been the runners-up for Group C at this point. All right. Yes. And then if you have to finish first, you have to wait on the calculation before you can actually decide. But it will be the third group. The third group of runners-up, you're going to face the winner of that one. All right. So third group, C, D, and E. All right, so the best third place out of C, D, and E will face the group winner A. All right, so C, D, and E. Let me show you C, D, and E. All right, C, D, or E. You have third place, Tunisia at this point. Tunisia, South Africa, fighting for that spot. Namibia, fighting for that spot. Obviously, in time, you will kind of know exactly how that fits. All right, so Tunisia, Namibia, the best third spot coming from there. And then D, you have Algeria. It's looking tough for Algeria. So Algeria would be maybe one of those tough third place teams. Wow, you would try to avoid that one. And then you have Cameroon, Gambia. And so Cameroon looking like they're going to take that spot. So it's going to be tough because you're looking at a Cameroon, Algeria in that pool. So definitely it's not looking so easy like a run over for first place. All right. So and you can't gamble with places. You cannot gamble with places. You have to just go out there and try and win your game. It's going to be incredibly tough, but you have to go out there and do it. I think Lookman has been pretty underrated for us this tournament. Yes, he played well. I talked about him the last time. Big up Sherman Scott. How are you doing? Who you bringing to win the cup, JD? Believe me, I have not seen anyone. Morocco, we talked about Morocco looking good, and then Morocco went on to draw today. And to be honest, they never looked dominant. They never looked dominant. Senegal is the only one that I could say that looked dominant straight throughout. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section as to who you would go with to win the entire thing. Are you going with Senegal as the favorites at this point? Because we have to look at it then. Nigeria looked better in the second game, but they weren't clinical enough. So we have to still wait on them to prove something to us. Mali looked good, all right, but they weren't in the favorites conversation, none at all. They weren't in the favorites conversation, none at all. You understand me? So we have to start put some people based on how they have performed. All right. So guys, we have 3 likes on the video. That is terrible. I never knew that it was so little likes on the video. Come on, do better than that and hit the like button and support the actual stream, guys. All right. Yes, that should not even be a problem. You should have done that without me asking you to do so. All right, so take your time, hit the like button, get us up to at least 10 likes. We are not going to pass 30 minutes on this stream because clearly it's not even needed. All right, because if I've started the stream and you guys never haven't hit the like button, all right, that tells you that maybe it's not even needed. It's live. All right, so let me share it in my Discord so others could come up. All right, so leave your thoughts in the comment section so we can go over it. All right, yes, Senegal. Okay, so person's going with Senegal's back to back. All right, it was a while before it was a while since someone have repeated that feat. I do believe that Senegal would be one of the more equipped teams to do so because they came in with most of their players that are on solid form. And that's what I was telling my friend, not Africans, one of my next BD Core from Ghana. I was telling him that you can't just say because they are the winners, they can't go back and they can't go back and double up. They can, and I think that they have all the tools to do so. I actually think that they have all the tools to do so. All right, yes. So Senegal so far is the favorites in my eyes and most people's eyes. So what we're going to do, we're going to watch them closely and then see what's up. All right. So we have Nelson. How you doing, man? I'm rooting for Senegal. They looked compact. All right. So everyone going for Senegal. So far it's Senegal, but we're going to keep an eye on all of the teams and then we can truly decide after the third round because that means we would have seen 3 rounds of games for these teams so we can fully flat out decide that this team is the best team or this team is the actual best team. All right. Yes. So, as what I've said, Nigeria, I'm going with Nigeria to win that game. So, based on what I'm seeing, I think Nigeria will come first. Equatorial Guinea, sadly, I think that they're going to come down to the 3rd spot. And we are going to have Cote d'Ivoire taking the 2nd spot. All right. I don't think they have to worry about being one of the better performers due to the fact that they are going to allocate enough points and concede lower numbers, so they're going to be one of the best 3rd place. So any pool they do drop in, they would be good enough. So for those persons, if it worked out that the same way that I've said, which is Equatorial Guinea, 3rd place, that would be our 3rd place, which is A, B, and C, 3rd place. All right, so A, B, and C, 3rd place would be taking on Cape Verde. Okay, so Cape Verde have already captured 1st spot. So that team would be taking on Cape Verde. So you are going to try to avoid Cape Verde because Cape Verde is one of the next teams that look solid. So you would try your best to avoid Cape Verde. Yes, I forgot to say that. So avoid Cape Verde at all costs because they are that talented. All right. Yes. So that's what I would have to come with. So most of the Nigeria or Ivory Coast would try their best to avoid Cape Verde as well. Because, but to be honest, Algeria, Cameroon, you truly believe that Cape Verde is better than them? I want to say no. I want to say no. They're all tough teams, and I want to say that on the big stage, I would back Algeria and Cameroon over Cape Verde because it's what you know and expect. Traditional teams always turn up when it comes on to the big moments. All right? Yes. So, guys, I'm going to leave it right there for you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We do have the watch along for tomorrow set for half an hour before the time, which is 5:30. So please drop a like on it, share and subscribe. Join us tomorrow when we are breaking down everything. Bye bye.